1. All right, let's dive a little deeper into what makes this 1985 Chevrolet Corvette so special. The third generation of Corvettes, known as the C4, was introduced in 1984 and ran until 1996. The 1985 model, like the one we're looking at today, was only the second year of this new design, which featured a sleeker, more aerodynamic body style than its predecessors. It was a car that was built for speed and performance, and it definitely delivered. One of the standout features of this particular Corvette is its transmission, the Doug Nash 4.3 transmission was standard on these cars, and it's a bit of a unique beast. It's a manual transmission, but it also has an automatic overdrive function in gears 2, 3, 4. This means that you get the best of both worlds, the control and fun of a manual transmission, but with the added efficiency and convenience of an automatic overdrive. It's the kind of transmission that really lets you make the most out of the Corvette's powerful engine. And speaking of that engine, let's talk numbers. The 1985 Corvette came equipped with a 5.7-liter V8 engine that produced 230 horsepower and 330 lb-ft of torque. That might not sound like a ton by modern standards, but keep in mind that this car only weighs around 3,200 pounds. That power-to-weight ratio is what makes the Corvette so much fun to drive, even by today's standards. Of course, we can't forget about the interior of this car. The seller has made some nice upgrades here, including new leather on the seats and a wood accent option that adds a touch of class to the cabin. The digital dash has also been rebuilt, so you'll have a clear view of all your important gauges and readouts. And with the near-new glass on the roof, you'll be able to enjoy plenty of natural light and fresh air while you're cruising down the road. All in all, this 1985 Chevrolet Corvette is a car that's sure to put a smile on your face every time you get behind the wheel. It's got the classic good looks of a vintage sports car, but with enough modern upgrades to make it a real joy to drive. And at just $10,000, it's a bargain for the kind of performance and style you're getting. So if you're in the market for a fun, fast, and affordable classic car, this Corvette is definitely worth checking out. Just don't wait too long. With a car this cool at this price, it's sure to get snatched up quick. 2. Do we have a treat for you today? We've come across an incredible 1950 Buick Super 8 that's sure to take you on a nostalgic journey back in time. This beauty is up for grabs on Craigslist for just $6,000, and let me tell you, it's a deal you don't want to miss. First things first, let's talk about that engine. Under the hood, you'll find a straight-8 engine that's paired with a Dynaflow 2-speed automatic transmission. This combination was a game-changer back in the day, offering smooth and effortless driving. The seller mentions that the car runs great, so you can expect a thrilling ride every time you get behind the wheel. Now, let's take a look at the exterior. The paint color is listed as custom, which means you'll have a one-of-a-kind ride that's sure to turn heads wherever you go. The tires are in excellent condition, so you won't have to worry about replacing them anytime soon. And with a clean title, you can rest assured that this car is ready to be yours without any hassles. Step inside the cabin, and you'll be transported to a different era. The interior does need some TLC, as the seller honestly mentions. The seats need to be reupholstered, the carpet could use a replacement, and the door panels might need some attention. But hey, that's all part of the charm of owning a classic car. It gives you the opportunity to put your own personal touch on the interior and make it truly yours. Despite the interior needing some work, the seller points out that the heater works, which is a big plus. You'll be able to cruise comfortably on those chilly evenings or cool morning drives. What really makes this 1950 Buick Super 8 special is its originality. It's a four-door sedan that has stood the test of time, and it's ready for its next owner to appreciate its history and character. With just 84,616 miles on the odometer, this car has plenty of life left in it. In conclusion, if you're looking for a classic car that oozes nostalgia and style, this 1950 Buick Super 8 is the one for you. At $6,000, it's an affordable entry point into the world of vintage automobiles. Sure, the interior needs some work, but that's part of the fun of owning a piece of history. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Head over to Craigslist and make this Super 8 yours today. 3. Get ready to feast your eyes on this stunning 1980 Chevrolet Camaro that's currently up for sale on Craigslist. With an asking price of $14,000, this beauty is sure to make your heart race and your palms sweat with excitement. First things first, let's talk about that engine. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 350 cubic inch V8 that's been enhanced with long tube headers for improved exhaust flow and a throaty, aggressive sound that'll make your hair stand on end. And with electric fans keeping things cool, you can be sure that this Camaro is ready to tackle anything you throw at it. But the real star of the show here is the body and paint. The seller describes it as beautiful, and we have to agree. The brown color is rich and deep, with a shine that'll make you want to run your fingers along every curve and contour. It's clear that a lot of time and effort has gone into restoring this Camaro to its former glory, and the results speak for themselves. Inside, the interior has been meticulously restored to its original condition, with attention paid to every detail. From the plush seats to the crisp, clear gauges, everything looks and feels just like it did when this Camaro rolled off the assembly line back in 1980. It's a true time capsule that'll transport you back to the golden age of American muscle. Now, the seller does mention that the T5 5-speed manual transmission will need to be rebuilt at some point in the future. But hey, that's just part of the joy of owning a classic car. There's always something to tinker with and improve. And with 4-wheel disc brakes and a set of brand new Boss wheels and tires, this Camaro is more than ready to hit the road and turn some heads. It's clear that the current owner has spared no expense in bringing this Camaro back to life. The ad mentions that a lot of money has been spent on this car, and it shows in every detail. From the engine to the paint to the interior, everything has been done with a level of care and attention that's truly impressive. So if you're in the market for a classic Camaro that's been lovingly restored and is ready to be enjoyed, this 1980 model is definitely worth a closer look. With its powerful engine, stunning good looks, and immaculate interior, it's the kind of car that dreams are made of. And at $14,000, it's a bargain compared to some of the other classic Camaros out there. But don't just take our word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. And if you're lucky enough to be the one who gets to take this beauty home, be sure to give us a wave when you see us out on the road. We'll be the ones drooling with envy. 4. All right, folks, buckle up and get ready to have your minds blown by this absolutely stunning 1972 Mercury Cougar that we've just spotted on Craigslist. This bad boy is up for grabs at a jaw-dropping price of only $7,900, and let me tell you, it's an absolute steal. First things first, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that this is an original California blue plate car? That's right. This Cougar has been soaking up the sun in the Golden State its entire life, and it shows in its incredible condition. The seller says it runs and drives like a dream, and with a factory 351 Cleveland engine under the hood, you know this thing is packing some serious heat. But the real showstopper here is the interior. The original upholstery is in pristine condition, and the rare green-on-green color combo is enough to make any car enthusiast weak in the knees. It's like stepping into a time machine and being transported back to the 1970s in the most stylish way possible. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but what about the paint and the AC and radio? Well, let me tell you. A few minor blemishes and non-functioning features are a small price to pay for a car that oozes this much coolness. Plus, with shoulder seat belts and factory disc front brakes, you can cruise in comfort and safety while turning heads everywhere you go. And let's talk about that odometer for a second. Sure, it might have rolled over, but with only 125,000 miles on the clock, this Cougar still has plenty of life left in it. These cars were built to last, and with a little TLC, this one will keep purring like a kitten for years to come. So if you're ready to make a statement and turn some heads, this 1972 Mercury Cougar is the car for you. With its killer looks, powerful engine, and unbeatable price, it's the kind of deal that only comes around once in a blue moon. Don't wait around and let someone else snatch it up. Head on over to Craigslist and make this Cougar yours today. Trust me, you won't regret it. This car is the definition of cool, and it's just waiting for the right person to come along and give it the love and attention it deserves. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and make your dreams a reality. This 1972 Mercury Cougar is calling your name. 5. Get ready to drool over this stunning 1968 Ford Mustang that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $14,000, this classic pony car is sure to make your heart race and your palms sweat with excitement. First things first, let's talk about the condition of this beauty. The seller describes it as being in good shape, and based on the details provided, I have no reason to doubt them. This Mustang has been garage kept for the last 15 plus years, which means it's been protected from the elements and has likely been well maintained during that time. The seller also notes that there's no rust or leaks, which is a huge plus for any classic car enthusiast. Under the hood, you'll find a 302 cubic inch V8 engine that's ready to roar to life at a moment's notice. The seller says it runs great, so you can expect plenty of power and performance from this iconic muscle car. And with an automatic transmission, you can sit back and enjoy the ride without having to worry about shifting gears. Now, I know some of you might be a little concerned about the odometer being broken. But honestly, who cares about the mileage when you've got a car that looks and runs this good? Plus, the seller mentions that the tires are in great condition, so you can hit the road with confidence, knowing that you've got plenty of grip and traction. But the real icing on the cake here is the stereo system. This Mustang comes equipped with a 215 plus/9 stereo, which means you can crank up your favorite tunes and let the good times roll. Whether you're cruising down the highway or just showing off at a local car meet, this stereo is sure to impress. Of course, no classic car is complete without a killer paint job, and this Mustang definitely delivers in that department. The green color is absolutely stunning and is sure to turn heads wherever you go. It's the kind of color that just screams classic cool and will make you the envy of every other driver on the road. So what are you waiting for? If you're in the market for a classic Mustang that's got all the right moves, this 1968 model is definitely worth a closer look. With its clean title, up-to-date registration, and garage-kept history, it's the kind of car that you can buy with confidence and enjoy for years to come. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. And if you're lucky enough to be the one who gets to take this beauty home, be sure to give us a wave when you see us out on the road. We'll be the ones drooling with envy and wishing we were in your shoes. 6. Have I got a gem for you today? Feast your eyes on this incredible 1968 Plymouth Barracuda convertible that's currently up for sale on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $6,500, this is an opportunity that you won't want to miss out on. First off, can we talk about how rare and special this car is? The Barracuda was Plymouth's answer to the Ford Mustang, and the convertible version is even more sought after by collectors. This particular example has been parked in a carport for the last 35 years, which means it's been protected from the worst of the elements. And with only 83,000 original miles on the odometer, it's clear that this car has been cherished and well maintained throughout its life. Under the hood, you'll find a reliable and efficient 225 slant-6 engine that's paired with an automatic transmission. The seller mentions that the car runs and drives great, which is a testament to the durability and quality of these classic Mopars. And with all new brakes and a new master cylinder, you can feel confident and secure behind the wheel. But the real story here is the overall condition of this Barracuda. The seller notes that everything on the car works, right down to the interior lights. That's a rare find for a vehicle of this age, and it speaks to the level of care and attention that's been given to this car over the years. The interior is also said to be in great condition, which is a huge plus for anyone looking to enjoy some top-down cruising in style. Now, the seller does mention that there is some surface rust over the top of the car. This is to be expected for a vehicle that's been parked for so long, but it's important to keep in mind if you're looking for a show-quality example. However, the fact that the car is completely original down to the jack and spare tire is a huge selling point for anyone who values authenticity and history. And can we talk about that color? The red paint job is absolutely stunning and is sure to turn heads wherever you go. There's just something about a classic Mopar in a bold, bright color that gets the heart racing and the adrenaline pumping. Overall, this 1968 Plymouth Barracuda convertible is a rare find that's sure to appeal to any classic car enthusiast. With its low mileage, great condition, and incredible history, it's the kind of car that you'll be proud to show off at any event or gathering. And at just $6,500, it's an absolute steal compared to some of the other classic Mopars on the market. So if you're ready to make a statement and enjoy some top-down motoring in one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time, this 1968 Plymouth Barracuda is definitely worth a closer look. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Head on over to Craigslist and make this beauty yours today. 7. All right, folks, get ready to have your minds blown by this absolutely incredible 1967 Chrysler Newport that we've just spotted on Craigslist. This bad boy is up for grabs at a price that's almost too good to be true. Just $6,500 for a piece of American automotive history. First things first, let's talk about the condition of this beauty. The seller mentions that it's a clean California car with no rust holes, which is a huge plus for any classic car enthusiast. And with only 2 owners in its lifetime, you know this Newport has been cherished and well-maintained throughout the years. But the real star of the show here is the work that's been done under the hood. The seller has spent over $7,000 in the past 4 years alone on upgrades and improvements, and it shows. The 383 motor has been completely rebuilt with a mild cam, giving it plenty of power and performance while still keeping things nice and stock. And with only 500 miles on the rebuilt engine, you know this thing is just getting broken in. But that's not all. The transmission and rear differential have also been serviced, ensuring that every part of the drivetrain is in top-notch condition. And with a complete new brake system including drums, shoes, master cylinder, and brake lines, you can feel confident and secure behind the wheel of this classic Mopar. Now, I know some of you might be a little concerned about the interior needing a new headliner, but honestly, that's just a minor detail in the grand scheme of things. With everything else that's been done to this car, a little interior work is a small price to pay for a vehicle that's this cool and this well-maintained. And can we talk about the odometer for a second? With only 1,200 miles on the clock, this Newport is practically a time capsule. It's the kind of car that you can buy with confidence, knowing that it's got plenty of life left in it and that it's been treated with the utmost care and respect. So if you're ready to make a statement and own a piece of American automotive history, this 1967 Chrysler Newport is definitely worth a closer look. With its clean title, extensive upgrades, and incredible condition, it's the kind of car that you'll be proud to show off at any event or gathering. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. The seller has provided plenty of pictures and documentation to back up everything they've said, so you can feel confident in your purchase. And if you're ready to make an offer, don't hesitate to give the seller a call. With a car this cool and this well priced, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1967 Chrysler Newport yours today and start living your classic car dreams. 8. Get ready to feast your eyes on this amazing 1979 Plymouth Horizon that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $3,200, this is an opportunity that you won't want to miss out on. First off, can we talk about how incredibly rare it is to find a survivor car like this? The fact that this Horizon has made it through the decades with its original paint and interior still intact is a testament to the quality and durability of these classic Mopars. The seller mentions that the paint is in great condition and the interior is absolutely mint, which is a huge plus for anyone looking for a car that's as close to original as possible. But this Horizon isn't just a pretty face. It's also been well maintained and updated with all the right parts. The seller has recently had the car smogged and registered, and they've also installed new tires, brakes, belts, struts, and upper mounts. That means you can hop in and hit the road with confidence, knowing that everything is in top-notch condition. And let's talk about that timing belt for a second. The fact that it's been replaced is a huge selling point, as these belts can be a real headache if they're not properly maintained. With a new timing belt, you can rest easy knowing that your engine is running smoothly and efficiently. But perhaps the most impressive thing about this Horizon is the fact that it's still rocking its original blue and gold California plates. That's the kind of detail that really sets this car apart and makes it a true collector's item. And with a clear title and an impressive 35 mpg fuel economy, this is a car that you can enjoy driving every day without breaking the bank. Now, I know some of you might be thinking that 80,000 miles is a lot for a car of this age, but let me tell you, these Horizons were built to last. With proper maintenance and care, they can easily go well beyond the 100,000 mile mark and still run like a top. And with cold AC to keep you cool on those hot summer days, you'll be cruising in comfort no matter where you go. So if you're in the market for a classic Mopar that's as reliable as it is stylish, this 1979 Plymouth Horizon is definitely worth a closer look. With its great condition, recent upgrades, and unbeatable price, it's the kind of car that you'll be proud to own and show off to all your friends. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. And if you're ready to make this Horizon yours, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller and make an offer. With a car this cool and this well-priced, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1979 Plymouth Horizon yours today and start enjoying all the benefits of classic Mopar ownership. 9. Get ready to step back in time with this incredible 1976 Plymouth Velar that's currently up for sale on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $5,000, this is a chance to own a piece of American automotive history that you won't want to miss. First things first, let's talk about the history of this beauty. This Volare has had only one owner since it was bought new in New York City, which is a testament to the care and dedication that's been put into maintaining it over the years. The fact that it's been garage kept for its entire life is evident in the fantastic condition of the original silver paint and maroon Landau top, which are both in great shape for a car that's nearly half a century old. Under the hood, you'll find a reliable slant-six engine paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. These engines are known for their durability and efficiency, and with only about 117,500 miles on the odometer, which has rolled over once, this Volare still has plenty of life left in it. The seller notes that the radiator, water pump, and steering components have all been recently replaced, so you can feel confident that this car is ready to hit the road. Now, I know some of you might be a little concerned about the carburetor issue that the seller mentions, but honestly, having to add a tablespoon of gas to get the car started after it's been sitting overnight is a small price to pay for a vehicle with this much character and history. And once it's running, the seller says it generally starts up just fine for the rest of the day. Of course, no classic car is perfect, and the seller does note a couple of other minor issues. The fuel gauge and temperature gauge are both non-functional, which is something to keep in mind if you're planning on taking this Volare on any long road trips. But overall, these are relatively minor problems that don't detract from the overall appeal of this amazing vehicle. And can we talk about that interior for a second? The maroon vinyl is in fantastic shape, with no cracks or tears to be seen. It's the kind of interior that really transports you back to a different era, when cars were built with style and personality in mind. And with a laser wheel alignment done at the last tire change, you can be sure that this Volare will handle like a dream on the road. So if you're ready to own a piece of American automotive history that's as unique as it is stylish, this 1976 Plymouth Volare is definitely worth a closer look. With its one-owner history, garage-kept condition, and undeniable charm, it's the kind of car that you'll be proud to show off at any classic car meet or cruise night. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. The seller has provided plenty of pictures to give you a good sense of the car's condition, so you can feel confident in your purchase. And if you're ready to make this Volare yours, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller and make an offer. With a car this cool and this well-priced, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1976 Plymouth Volare yours today and start living your classic car dreams. 10. Have I got a treat for you today? Get ready to feast your eyes on this incredible 1974 Ford Mustang II that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $7,000, this is a chance to own a piece of American muscle car history that you won't want to miss. First things first, let's talk about the condition of this beauty. The seller describes it as being in excellent shape, and based on the details provided, I have no reason to doubt them. The body is straight with no visible signs of stress or damage, and while there are a few dings here and there, the overall appearance is still impressive. The original turquoise paint is fading a bit, but a good high-speed buff should bring it back to its former glory. Under the hood, you'll find a 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine that the seller says has plenty of potential. And with a manual transmission that shifts perfectly, you'll have full control over all that power. The seller also notes that there are no issues with the clutch, which is a huge plus for anyone who enjoys the thrill of driving a stick shift. But the real star of the show here is the interior. The original Ford pony seats are still in place, and the shag carpet is a true blast from the past. It's the kind of interior that really transports you back to the 1970s, when the Mustang II was in its prime. And with all the turn signals, headlights, and taillights working properly, you can feel confident that this car is ready to hit the road. Now, I know some of you might be a little concerned about the salvage title, but the seller seems just as puzzled by it as we are, noting that there are no visible signs of major damage or repair work. It's possible that the title status is simply a clerical error, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if you're considering making an offer. The seller also mentions that they bought the car from the original owner, an elderly lady who had kept it garaged for over a decade. That means this Mustang II has been well preserved and protected from the elements, which is a huge plus for any classic car enthusiast. And with new brakes, struts, and shocks, this Mustang II is ready to take on whatever the road throws at it. The seller even notes that the fan blower works for both air and heat, so you can stay comfortable no matter what the weather is like outside. So if you're ready to own a piece of American muscle car history that's as unique as it is stylish, this 1974 Ford Mustang II is definitely worth a closer look. With its excellent condition, original interior, and undeniable charm, it's the kind of car that you'll be proud to show off at any classic car meet or cruise night. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. The seller has provided plenty of details and history to give you a good sense of the car's background, so you can feel confident in your purchase. And if you're ready to make this Mustang II yours, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller and make an offer. With a car this cool and this well priced, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1974 Ford Mustang II yours today and start living your classic car dreams. 11. All right, folks, buckle up and get ready for a ride down memory lane with this absolutely stunning 1985 Cadillac Seville that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. This triple black beauty is a true dream car, and it could be yours for just $7,000. That's right, you heard me correctly. $7,000 for a piece of automotive history that's sure to turn heads wherever you go. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but wait, it's an old car. There must be some issues with it, right? Well, let me tell you, the seller has been incredibly upfront and honest about the condition of this Seville. Yes, there are a few things that will need some attention in the future, like the AC not working and some minor leaks here and there, but overall, this car is in fantastic shape for its age, and it's clear that all three owners have taken great care of it over the years. The seller even has all the paperwork and service records from each owner, so you can see exactly what's been done to keep this beauty running smoothly. And get this, they even found the original build sheet lodged between the gas tank and the car body. How cool is that? But enough about the technical stuff. Let's talk about the real reason why you want this car: the style. The design of the Seville was inspired by the classic cars of the 1930s, and it shows in every curve and line. The black exterior is complemented perfectly by the black tufted leather interior, and the fake spare wheel on the trunk is just the cherry on top. It's no wonder this car has been featured in several car shows. It's a true standout in any crowd. And let's not forget about the smooth ride. The seller says it's unlike anything they've ever experienced, and I believe them. Cadillacs are known for their luxurious, comfortable driving experience, and the Seville is no exception. You'll feel like royalty every time you slide behind the wheel. Of course, as with any classic car, there are a few quirks to be aware of. The trunk doesn't stay up on its own, but the seller has a workaround for that. And there's an intermittent clicking noise around the glove box, but hey, that's just part of the charm, right? At the end of the day, this 1985 Cadillac Seville is a rare find that's sure to make any car enthusiast weak in the knees. It's been well maintained, comes with all the original paperwork and extras, and has a style that's truly timeless. So if you're looking for a classic car that's guaranteed to turn heads and make you feel like $1,000,000, this is the one for you. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. And if you're ready to make this dream car yours, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller. With a car this cool and unique, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1985 Cadillac Seville yours today and start cruising in style. 12. All right, folks, get ready to feast your eyes on this absolutely stunning 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. This beauty is being offered for just $15,000, and let me tell you, it's worth every penny and then some. First off, can we talk about the fact that this Monte Carlo has been owned by a senior? You know what that means? It's been well taken care of and treated with the utmost respect, and it shows in every inch of this gorgeous coupe. The seller mentions that this car is completely rust-free, which is a rare find for a classic car of this age. The paint is in great condition and the floors are rock solid from front to rear. That means you won't have to worry about any nasty surprises lurking underneath. Inside, the original burgundy interior is still intact, but it's been protected by some stylish red seat covers. And get this, the front seats are buckets, which is a seriously cool feature that adds to the sporty vibe of this ride. Under the hood, you'll find a 350 cubic inch engine that the seller says runs like a top. And with a 350 turbo auto transmission, you know this baby is going to be a smooth operator on the road. Plus, with power steering and power front disc brakes, you'll have all the control and stopping power you need. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about the mileage? Well, the odometer shows just 70,000 miles, which is practically nothing for a car of this caliber. It's clear that this Monte Carlo has been cherished and driven sparingly over the years, which is a huge plus in my book. And can we talk about the color combo for a second? The white exterior with the burgundy interior is a classic look that never goes out of style. It's the kind of color scheme that's going to turn heads wherever you go. So if you're in the market for a vintage ride that's got style, substance, and a whole lot of character, this 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo is definitely worth a closer look. The seller is asking for no trades, which means they know what they've got and they're not looking to mess around. But don't just take my word for it. Head on over to Craigslist and check out the ad for yourself. And if you're ready to make this beauty yours, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller for more info. With a car this cool and well-maintained, it's sure to go fast. So what are you waiting for? Make this 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo yours today and start cruising in style. Trust me, you won't regret it. This is the kind of car that dreams are made of, and it's just waiting for the right person to come along and give it the love and attention it deserves. Could that be you? There's only one way to find out. Make the call and make this classic ride yours today. 13. The 1975 Plymouth Duster, currently for sale at $7,950, is a classic coupe that has captured the hearts of many, especially fans of the popular TV show Married with Children. This particular model is famously known as Al Bundy's car, a vehicle that the beloved character greatly adored in the series. With a clean title and just 59,000 miles on the odometer, this Duster has been well maintained throughout its lifetime. Under the hood, you'll find a reliable 6-cylinder 255 motor that ensures the car runs and drives smoothly. The automatic transmission makes it easy for anyone to get behind the wheel and enjoy a nostalgic driving experience. One of the most appealing aspects of this 1975 Plymouth Duster is its originality. Both the exterior and interior have been preserved in their original condition, allowing you to appreciate the authentic charm of this classic vehicle. The brown paint color adds to its vintage appeal, transporting you back to the era when this car was a common sight on the roads. Although the seller mentions that the car is in good condition, it's essential to keep in mind that this is a 48-year-old vehicle. Potential buyers should be prepared to give it the love and attention it deserves to maintain its running condition. Minor wear and tear are to be expected, but these imperfections only add to the car's character and history. For fans of Married with Children or classic car enthusiasts in general, owning a piece of television history like this 1975 Plymouth Duster is an opportunity that doesn't come along often. It's a chance to relive the nostalgia of a bygone era and to own a vehicle that holds a special place in pop culture. In summary, this 1975 Plymouth Duster, with its clean title, low mileage, and original condition, presents a unique opportunity for collectors and fans alike. While it may require some ongoing maintenance due to its age, the joy of driving and owning a car just like Al Bundy's is an experience that many enthusiasts would cherish. 14. The 1979 Ford Thunderbird, currently available for $14,500, is a stunning classic car that has been meticulously cared for and restored to its former glory. This particular model is a heritage edition, which adds to its collectability and desirability among enthusiasts. One of the most striking features of this Thunderbird is its T-top roof, which allows you to enjoy the open air while cruising down the road. The car has been recently repainted, and the vibrant red color is sure to turn heads wherever you go. The stainless steel trim has also been reconditioned, adding to the car's overall shine and luster. Under the hood, This Thunderbird runs like a dream, thanks to a well-maintained engine and mechanical components. The seller has installed new Firestone tires, ensuring a smooth and safe ride for the new owner. With 87,000 miles on the odometer, this car has been enjoyed but not overused, and it still has plenty of life left in it. The interior of the car is not mentioned in the seller's description, but given the overall condition of the vehicle, it's likely that the interior has been well maintained as well. The 1979 Thunderbird is known for its spacious and comfortable cabin, which is perfect for long drives or weekend getaways. One of the most appealing aspects of this particular Thunderbird is its clean title and lack of rust. Rust can be a common issue with classic cars, but this one appears to have been spared from any significant corrosion. The seller emphasizes that the car is really clean and must be seen to be appreciated, which suggests that it has been stored properly and protected from the elements. For collectors or enthusiasts looking for a classic car that combines style, performance, and nostalgia, this 1979 Ford Thunderbird Heritage Edition is a compelling choice. Its T-top roof, fresh paint, and reconditioned stainless steel make it a standout vehicle that is sure to impress at car shows or on the open road. While the asking price of $14,500 may be higher than some other classic cars on the market, the seller's description suggests that this Thunderbird has been well maintained and restored, which can justify the premium price. As with any classic car purchase, potential buyers should arrange for a thorough inspection to ensure that the vehicle is as described and that there are no hidden issues. In summary, this 1979 Ford Thunderbird Heritage Edition is a beautiful and well-preserved classic car that offers a unique driving experience and a touch of nostalgia. Its T-top roof, fresh paint, and lack of rust make it a standout vehicle that is sure to turn heads and provide years of enjoyment for its new owner. 15. The 1972 Chevrolet Impala for sale on Craigslist is a classic American coupe with a rich history. This particular example, priced at $10,500, presents an exciting opportunity for a restoration project. According to the seller's description, the car has been parked for many years and will require some work before it can be safely driven on the street. The Impala is equipped with a powerful 8-cylinder engine and a smooth shifting automatic transmission, making it an ideal choice for those who appreciate the performance and style of classic American muscle cars. The car's odometer reads 167,000 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age, suggesting that it may have been well maintained by its previous owners. However, it's important to note that the seller has mentioned the need for new tires and suspension work before the car can be safely driven. This is not uncommon for a vehicle that has been parked for an extended period, and potential buyers should factor in the cost of these repairs when considering their purchase. Despite the need for some work, the seller has listed the car's condition as good, and the title status is described as clean. This suggests that the car may have a solid foundation for a successful restoration project. In summary, the 1972 Chevrolet Impala on Craigslist represents a unique opportunity for classic car enthusiasts and those looking for a rewarding project. While the car will require some investment in repairs and restoration, its iconic status, clean title, and relatively low mileage make it an attractive prospect for the right buyer. As with any classic car purchase, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the vehicle and carefully consider the costs associated with bringing it back to its former glory. 16. The 1975 Chevrolet El Camino for sale on Craigslist is a classic American pickup truck with a unique style. Priced at $8,500, this El Camino Classic model offers a great opportunity for those looking for a fun and distinctive vehicle to drive. The seller mentions that the car runs great, which is a testament to the durability and reliability of these classic Chevrolet models. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 350 cubic inch V8 engine, which is mated to a smooth shifting automatic transmission. This combination provides plenty of power for cruising down the highway or hauling light loads. The El Camino's odometer shows 114,249 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age, and suggests that it has been well maintained over the years. One of the most striking features of this particular El Camino is its two-tone Conquistador paint option in copper and white. While the seller notes that the paint is not original, it still adds to the car's overall charm and character. It's important to keep in mind that this El Camino is not being advertised as a show car, but rather as a fun driver that you can enjoy on the weekends or for special occasions. The seller has listed the car's condition as good, and the title status is described as clean. This suggests that the vehicle has been well cared for and has no major issues or discrepancies in its history. However, as with any classic car purchase, it's always a good idea to inspect the vehicle thoroughly in person and to request any available maintenance records. In summary, the 1975 Chevrolet El Camino Classic on Craigslist presents a unique opportunity for those in the market for a fun, stylish, and reliable classic pickup truck. Its powerful V8 engine, automatic transmission, and eye-catching two-tone paint make it a standout vehicle that is sure to turn heads wherever it goes. While it may not be a show car, this El Camino appears to be a solid driver that has been well maintained throughout its life. Interested buyers should contact the seller to arrange an appointment to see this classic Chevrolet in person. 17. The 1984 Oldsmobile Cutlass for sale on Craigslist is a classic G-body model that has been well maintained and boasts an impressive set of features. With an asking price of $9,000, this Cutlass represents a great opportunity for enthusiasts looking for a clean, low-mileage example of a beloved classic. Under the hood, you'll find a potent 5.0-liter V8 engine that delivers plenty of power and is paired with an overdrive transmission for smooth and efficient operation. The seller notes that the car runs and drives great, which is a testament to the durability and reliability of these classic Oldsmobile models. One of the standout features of this particular Cutlass is its exceptionally clean body, with no dents or dings. The seller does mention that the clear coat is chipping, which is a common issue with older vehicles, but this does not detract from the overall appearance of the car. The gray paint color gives the Cutlass a sleek and understated look that is sure to turn heads. The interior of the car is also described as clean, which suggests that it has been well cared for over the years. With only 68,000 original miles on the odometer, this Cutlass has been sparingly used and has plenty of life left in it. The seller mentions that the suspension is original and that they had plans to install airbags and repaint the car, but due to time constraints, they have decided to part with the vehicle. This presents an opportunity for the new owner to personalize the car to their own tastes and preferences. It's worth noting that the car is currently registered and tagged, and it recently passed a smog check, which means that the new owner won't have to worry about any immediate emissions-related issues. The seller also emphasizes that the title is clean, indicating that there are no outstanding liens or other problems with the vehicle's history. In summary, the 1984 Oldsmobile Cutlass on Craigslist is a highly desirable classic car that has been well maintained and offers a range of attractive features. From its clean body and interior to its powerful V8 engine and low mileage, this Cutlass is sure to appeal to a wide range of enthusiasts. While the seller is not in a rush to part with the vehicle and is not entertaining low offers, this car represents a solid investment for anyone looking for a reliable and stylish classic ride. 18. The 1975 Cadillac Eldorado convertible for sale on Craigslist is a classic luxury car that presents an exciting opportunity for a restoration project. Priced at $6,900, this Eldorado is described as a diamond in the rough by the seller Dunton Motors, Mojave County's oldest car dealership. Powered by a big V8 engine and an automatic transmission, this Eldorado is finished in a striking bright red color. The car runs and drives, but the seller openly admits that it needs restoration work. The air conditioning system is not functioning, which is a common issue with classic cars of this age. One of the most appealing features of this Eldorado is its power convertible top, which is reported to be in working order. This adds to the car's overall charm and potential for enjoyment once the restoration is complete. The odometer shows 35,845 miles, and the title reflects this mileage as well. However, due to the age of the vehicle, the seller is listing it as miles exempt. It's important to note that the car has been sitting in a garage for over 15 years, which means that potential buyers should be prepared to address any issues that may have arisen from prolonged storage. The seller has invested in some recent maintenance, including a new battery, fluids, and a water pump, which demonstrates a commitment to getting the car running. However, they are upfront about the fact that this Eldorado is a project car and will require additional work. Dunton Motors is open to considering trades for a newer car of equal value and also offers financing options for well-qualified buyers. This could be an attractive option for those who want to take on the restoration project but need some flexibility in terms of payment. In summary, the 1975 Cadillac Eldorado convertible on Craigslist is a classic luxury car that offers a unique restoration opportunity. While the car does need work, its big V8 engine, bright red color, and working convertible top make it an appealing prospect for the right buyer. The seller's transparency about the car's condition and their willingness to consider trades and financing options add to the overall attractiveness of this listing. For classic car enthusiasts looking for a challenging and rewarding project, this Eldorado could be the perfect fit. 19. The 1973 Pontiac Catalina for sale on Craigslist is a classic American coupe with a remarkably low mileage of just 50,005 original miles. Priced at $4,000, this Catalina represents an intriguing opportunity for collectors and enthusiasts looking for a vintage car with a unique history. Under the hood, you'll find a 400 cubic inch V8 engine equipped with a 2-barrel carburetor, which is paired with a robust turbo 400 automatic transmission. This combination should provide ample power and smooth operation for cruising or casual driving. The seller notes that the car was originally equipped with air conditioning, which is currently not functioning. However, most of the parts are still present, which could make for a relatively straightforward restoration project for someone interested in bringing the AC back to life. While the seller states that the car runs and drives well, they are upfront about the fact that it is an old vehicle and not in perfect condition. As with many classic cars, this Catalina has some rust issues, which is important for potential buyers to consider when evaluating the overall condition of the vehicle. It's worth noting that the seller is not presenting this Catalina as a show car, but rather as a solid driver with a bit of patina. The green paint color is a nice period-correct touch that adds to the car's vintage charm. The seller, Mike, is asking $4,000 for the Catalina and is not interested in negotiations over the phone. He encourages interested parties to come and see the car in person in Asheville, Ohio, which is a smart approach for both the seller and potential buyers. This allows for a more accurate assessment of the car's condition and ensures that all parties are on the same page regarding the sale. In summary, the 1973 Pontiac Catalina on Craigslist is a classic American coupe with an impressively low mileage and a strong V8 engine. While it does have some rust issues and a non-functioning air conditioning system, it presents an interesting opportunity for collectors or enthusiasts looking for a vintage car with a unique history. The seller's transparency about the car's condition and their willingness to have interested buyers inspect the vehicle in person are both positive signs for potential purchasers. At $4,000, this Catalina could be a great acquisition for the right buyer who appreciates its character and is willing to take on a bit of a project. 20. The 1977 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for sale on Craigslist is a highly customized classic car with a focus on audio and visual upgrades. The seller is asking $15,000 for this unique vehicle, which has been sitting at an audio shop for over a year. One of the most notable features of this Monte Carlo is its impressive $6,000 audio sound package, which includes 4 15-inch subwoofers. This powerful audio system is sure to appeal to music enthusiasts and those who enjoy a high-quality listening experience while driving. The exterior of the car has been enhanced with 24-inch rims, LED headlights, and a chrome dual pipe kit, giving it a bold and modern look. The black paint color adds to the car's sleek and stylish appearance. Inside, the Monte Carlo has been fitted with a digital dash and custom interior, further emphasizing its updated and personalized feel. The keyless door entry is a convenient modern touch that adds to the car's overall appeal. Under the hood, the Monte Carlo has a new transmission with less than 70 miles on it, and the seller states that the motor is in good shape. However, they also mention that the car could benefit from a tune-up and oil change, as it has been sitting for an extended period. It's important to note that there are a couple of minor issues with the car that potential buyers should be aware of. There is a slight crack on the front windshield and the window handles need to be replaced for the windows to roll up properly. The seller describes these as minor repairs. The odometer reading is listed as 60,000 miles, but the seller notes that the odometer is broken and is rolled over. This means that the actual mileage of the vehicle is likely higher than what is shown on the odometer. In summary, the 1977 Chevrolet Monte Carlo on Craigslist is a heavily customized classic car with a strong emphasis on audio and visual upgrades. While it does have a couple of minor issues and may need some mechanical attention, it presents a unique opportunity for car enthusiasts looking for a one-of-a-kind ride. The seller's asking price of $15,000 is negotiable for serious inquiries and offers, making this Monte Carlo an intriguing prospect for those in the market for a distinctive and powerful classic car.